Hey guys, this is Karan Birani from Mobi Scrub, and in this video we're going to help you figure out whether you really need to buy the Galaxy S6 Edge or whether the Galaxy A8 is good enough for you. Let's quickly start by looking at the specifications. Both of them are running Android 5.1.1 Lollipop. The difference really lies in the display size. The S6 has a 5.1-inch Quad HD display, whereas the Galaxy A8 has a 5.7-inch Full HD display. And of course, there are more differences, and we'll talk all about it in the video ahead. The S6 or the S6 Edge is a clear style statement when it comes to design and looks. The layer of glass combined with a full metal body along with dual tone reflective material gives the S6 Edge a super premium look. And to all that premium stuff, add the curving. The glass gently and subtly bends into the edges, blending into a metallic frame. The A8 is flat, completely metal, no glass to layer on top, and no curve, which makes all the difference. The S6 Edge material is dual tone, which means depending on light falling on the S6 Edge, it can toggle between two colors. So this one is gold platinum. Of course, the glass on the top makes it more slippery and fragile to handle. The A8 is simple metal and I believe provides for better grip and less slippery. If both devices were to fall from a height, chances are that you'd break the glass at the back of the S6 Edge and nothing would happen to the A8. With the glass at the rear panel, the S6 Edge is a fingerprint magnet. Even with little use, fingerprints are prominent. The A8, however, does not attract any fingerprints. In terms of single-handed use, the Galaxy S6 Edge is undoubtedly the best you can get. It is a perfect balance between screen size and easy single-handed use, whereas the A8, it's got a 5.7-inch display, so obviously that makes it very difficult for single-handed use. At the bottom, the difference lies in the speaker grille in the S6 Edge, which is extremely loud and clear as compared to the Galaxy A8, which has a speaker grille at the back. It's not as loud as the S6 Edge speaker, but it's still pretty decent. While the S6 Edge seems to be thicker on paper, but when you hold it, you truly wouldn't believe that both of them seem equally same to me while holding. On the top edge, the S6 Edge additionally has the IR blaster, which you can use to change channels, control AC, music players, and so on. Both the devices have a 16-megapixel primary camera with LED flash, autofocus, and HDR. However, the S6 Edge can shoot Quad HD videos as well as Full HD videos at 60 FPS, while the A8 can only shoot up to Full HD videos at 30 FPS. In terms of software, both the devices are running Android 5.1.1 Lollipop. The home screen button on both the devices can be used as a fingerprint sensor to unlock the device. Of course, the Galaxy A8 also supports Samsung Pay, but that's not in India as of now. When it comes to performance with respect to responsiveness and speed with which apps open, both the devices are pretty much the same, but the Galaxy S6 Edge utilizes a faster memory on which basically your apps are installed. And even when it comes to accessing pictures, music, videos, it is definitely faster than the Galaxy A8. On running a performance benchmark test, the S6 Edge definitely stands out given it has a better processor, faster memory, as well as more RAM than the Galaxy A8. But in terms of regular performance day-to-day routine activities, you'd barely be able to make out the difference between their performances. Let's also quickly talk about the display. The S6 Edge has a 5.1-inch Super AMOLED display, which is Quad HD, that's 2560 by 1440 pixels. Whereas the Galaxy A8, it has a 5.7-inch Super AMOLED display, which is Full HD, and that's 1920 by 1080 pixels. Now, obviously, on paper, if you look at it, you've got more pixels on the S6 Edge, which means it should be sharper, but, well, it probably is, but you really will not be able to make out the difference to the naked eye. I look at both the screens, and both of them look very good to me. I truly cannot make out the difference. Probably the S6 Edge does have a better outdoor visibility and is a brighter screen, but again, as you look at both of them, they're equally good. When I look at the feature toggles between the devices, the A8 only lacks NFC compared to the S6 Edge. Otherwise, both the devices feature Smart Stay, Ultra Power Saving Mode, Private Mode, and Screen Mirroring technology. With Samsung introducing themes for its user interface, both the A8 and the S6 Edge have access to TouchWiz themes that can change the look of your phone every day if that's how you want it. But of course, the S6 and the S6 Edge also have access to exclusive themes, for example, the Avengers themes, that other phones don't. Otherwise, pretty much any theme is available for both the devices. Coming back to single-handed use, this is a live demo of how easy it is to use the Galaxy S6 Edge. As you can see, the hand pans over the complete display area, whereas on the Galaxy A8, it's a little difficult. I really have to, tilt the phone, go up and down, and it really makes it very difficult to use on the A8. However, Samsung provides you with an option to use floating keyboard, which is a compact keyboard and can be placed anywhere on the screen for single-handed use. Alternatively, you can also enable single-handed use in the Galaxy A8, which essentially reduces the size of your phone dialer, calculator, and even your keyboard. And again, for both the hands. You can also tap the home button thrice to fit the entire UI into a more manageable size. Single-handed operation is not there in the Galaxy S6 Edge, simply because you don't really require it. The phone's screen size is apt enough. Now let's talk about the camera app real quick. Of course, both the devices have similar camera UI, the app UI. However, the Galaxy S6 Edge definitely features a couple of extra things. For example, real-time HDR is something that's there in the S6 Edge, but not in the Galaxy A8. In the A8, you'll have to manually key in. Of course, the S6 Edge is able to capture 4K videos, QHD videos, as well as full HD videos at 60 frames per second. That's ultra smooth. You've got tracking autofocus and video stabilization, and both of these are missing on the Galaxy A8. Other than that, pretty much everything is the same. So whether it's quick launch, reviewing pictures, and configuring your buttons to act as zoom or video recording or picture taking. So all of those things are already there. In terms of modes that are available, to take pictures, you can see that both of them feature pretty much the same stuff. But of course, you've got selective focus on the S6 Edge, which is not going to be there in the Galaxy A8. You can, of course, go into download, and you can download additional modes such as dual camera, virtual shot, surround shot, action shot, and all of those things are not pre-installed. You also have, if you look at the Pro mode, you have more options in the Galaxy S6 Edge, whereas you do not have those options on the Galaxy A8. So all in all, the S6 Edge camera app is definitely a little bit more comprehensive. The S6 Edge is definitely a better device as compared to the A8. It is better looking, has a better camera, and is slightly better in performance as well. It is a flagship device and hence top of the line. Be it looks, performance, or the price tag, the S6 Edge is going to be on the higher side for almost everything. However, the A8 is a pretty high-end device too. If you want a big screen experience with a high-end performance, the Galaxy A8 is definitely a great choice. Of course, it is not as good looking and does not have a camera as brilliant as that of the Galaxy S6 Edge, but it is still worth the price when compared to the S6 Edge's price. Hope you guys found the comparison informative and helpful. Do not forget to subscribe and don't forget to hit that like button. And if you have any questions regarding the two devices, just leave down in the comments below and I'll surely get back to you guys. Thank you.